All right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig. All right. Let me scroll up and see what we got in the building. We got Brandon Washington says fake news. Floyd is not suing Haymon. Clickbait. Brandon Washington, put your mouth on the biggest pickle you can find. Go to the corner store. Go to your nearest hood corner store, right? Tell them you want a sour pickle, one of the big fat ones, and put it in your mouth and do what you do best. Do that. I'm sick of you dudes. Every time all these major news outlets report something, then we YouTubers come on and report what they report, and you come to us, it's fake news, it's fake. Go tell the white folks it's fake news. Go tell them. After you put your mouth on the pickle. Brandon Adam Perry is in the building. What's happening with it? Gabe Moore. Let's see here. Mike Check Global. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, make sure y'all go to the Patreon. Absolutely. I'm definitely going to cook on it on Patreon. Patreon.com/78 Sports TV. The ones who know already know. The real ones already know. Jalen Hudson. We got Insane. What's happening with Insane? Hey, Insane, I'm trying to organize my sneakers, man. I'm getting the ones, I got rid of a lot of them though. Ones I know I ain't gonna wear, just stuff I was collecting. So my son stole a bunch of stuff, and I'm giving some on to my nephew too. But I'm gonna keep all my good ones, and I'm gonna show y'all all the ones I'm gonna wear, because I'm finna start wearing all my shoes. I ain't finna just have dead stock stuff for no reason. Dale Reeve in the building. Steve O'Sly, Miami Snoopy 305, the lovely sister. Convos with Cam. Make sure I go subscribe to this lovely sister here. She is a special sister right there. Yes, indeed. Make sure y'all go subscribe to her. Ronnie Keno, what's happening with it, homie? King Strick, what it do? The lovely brown sugar Tay Tay, that beautiful light brown sugar. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my beautiful brown sugar Tay Tay in the building. New York City's own. Bamboo earrings and all. Timberland boots. Brown sugar Tay Tay. See what we got here. My homie Rod Neal, what it do, Rod Neal? Tamir Ali. Slip the Jab. The Dirt Game Boss. Kevin Hill. It's Prince of Bally's up in here. Mark Hairston. Rick Blackwell. Keon True Story, AB. Let me see here. Seen and Unseen Boxing, what it do? Flexing homie. The Sensei Stormy B-Man is in the building. Boss Man Dre. I said Kevin Hill. Let me see here. Dane Watson. Let me see here. Coach 67 Sports TV, my brother in the building. Give ATL. CJ Robinson, what it do? DP Rocker, what's happening with it? The homie Slip the Jab. Terrell Colwell, the Brothers UK. All right, salute to everybody. I can't read all y'all, man. Let's go and get to this cook. What's up with the Supreme Beast, my brother Cadillac Red? All right, y'all, let's go and get to the cook, man. Yeah, I'm already late. I'm running behind today. I've been going to the gym late. I've been having some stuff to do early in the morning. So let's get to it, though. All right. Let's get to it. So it's being reported that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is suing Al Haymon. What's up, I am Trill Will? He said Floyd Mayweather is suing Al Haymon. Okay. And Showtime. Okay. Mike Check Global, what it do, fam? Salute to you with the 2-piece in the super chat. Appreciate the love. He said 50 Cent down, 50 Cent clowning Floyd right now. Well, 50 gonna clown everybody because 50 worked for them people. You know what I'm saying? 50 gonna clown Floyd for a different reason than I'm gonna clown him. You know what I'm saying? See, 50 gonna clown any black man that got some money because he worked for the people. 50 been a hater from day one when he first came into the game with how to rob. You know what I'm saying? He was already looking at other black dudes for money, fantasizing about robbing them and kidnapping them and all of that. And people embraced him. They thought he was somebody special. You know what I'm saying? And he came in the game and rubbed shoulders with them people. And now he won't let Donald Trump name stay in the news for a week before he try to get somebody else black in the news. 50 is a distraction. You know what I'm saying? Those who know. That's who he is. Every time Donald Trump get in trouble with this Epstein list, here come 50 Cent with somebody black. Hey, y'all don't forget about Jay-Z. Hey, don't forget about Diddy. Leave Massa alone. Massa is good. I'm a good Massa. What's up, Freedom's March? Sheldon in the building. What do you do, Sheldon? All right, let's cook, y'all. So anyway, it's been reported by TMZ that's where I first seen it that Floyd Mayweather is suing Showtime and Al Haymon for upwards of $340 million. He's saying that a lot of money that he made did not come to him, and that money disappeared. The Al Haymon and Showtime stole money from him. All right. Well, he said that Al Haymon stole money from him with the help of Showtime. Okay. All right. Now I'll just say this: I don't know the ins and outs of Floyd's business, but I am gonna gloat a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna gloat a little bit. I told y'all this a long time ago, right? And I'm gonna say this: I was the first one to tell y'all this on YouTube. All right, fighters who were signed with the PBC told me that they wasn't getting all their money. They was getting a reported number in the news. The news will report they was getting a certain guarantee, but they was getting their money in installments. Okay, and I told y'all that many of the brothers who was going to these fights were telling me that the PBC wasn't this pro-black institution that we all thought they was. Now I'm hearing this from media, black media, and I'm hearing this from fighters that signed to the PBC. Okay, so I'm like, oh, okay. So when I say this, like, I got attacked pretty much. People came out, oh man, no man, you can't call it business brothers, man. You can't come at PBC, they brothers. I said, you know what, cool. Y'all ain't ready for it. I'm gonna fall back. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'll wait. So 2 years later, then all of a sudden, when y'all fall out with the PBC, now the PBC ain't this and ain't that. Right? Now everybody is on board with the PBC being full of it. Right? But when I try to give you the info, you didn't want the info. So let's talk about it. I've heard for years that Al Haymon PBC has been paying fighters in installments. Okay? I told y'all, and y'all thought I was just hating. When they reported that Tank and Ryan both made upwards of $30 million, Ryan got his money. Tank didn't get his money. I don't care what y'all say. I'm telling you from what I know. Tank did not get his $30 million. Show me the check for $30 million. Floyd always showing his checks. Show me the check for $30 million. If Tank got a check for $30 million, you don't think Tank would have posted that on social media, stunning, bragging? He never got it. He got his money in installments. That's why Tank was frustrated with boxing and wanted to retire. He was like, man, boxing is some BS, man. I'm finna get up out of here. And that's why he was flirting with the idea of signing with Eddie Hearn. Remember how he was flirting with Eddie? Remember? Tank was flirting with the idea of signing with Eddie to fight Conor Benn. Y'all remember that? He was threatening. Oh, I'm going to see what Eddie talking about, blah, blah, right? The reason why he was doing that, and this, listen to me good, forget about the fact that I don't like Tank. Forget about that. I'm trying to tell y'all something that y'all didn't know. But you dudes don't want to listen to me because you like Devin Haney. Yes, I do. And I'm still telling you the truth. Y'all don't talk to nobody, but y'all just love this dude. So listen, he didn't get the $30 million. He was getting paid in installments. All right? Couple million here, car here, there. You know what I'm saying? They was operating like Big Red was doing the 5 heartbeats. Go and give him a new car. Go and get the boy a couple $1 million, How much I still owe him 15. So just write him a check for $2 million and buy him a Rolls Royce. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So when Tank was flirting with the idea of leaving the PBC and signing with Eddie, what they did was they conned him again. Steven Espinosa, allegedly, let me take away Steven Espinosa's name because I don't know if it was him. Let me say it this way. Let me rephrase for legal reasons. Somebody approached Tank Davis when they knew he was ready to leave and go mess with Eddie. And approached him and said, we're working on a network deal with Amazon to give you a 7-fight deal worth $300-something million. That's how they got Tank to stay. And he never got that money. It was all a lie. There was never a deal. It was a con to keep him there. You understand? A con. And this is why they don't want to do business with Devin Haney, because Bill Haney understands the business and knows he's going to look at them books and expose the whole thing that this is all a scam. This is why they didn't want to do business with Bud. Because if they open up them books and Bud see the scam, spaghetti-o. You dig? Now, this is all stuff we didn't want to talk about because Al Haymon is a brother. And he already getting attacked by these racists. So we don't want to talk. I'm not finna pile on the brother. So we kept a lot of this stuff quiet. Just like we kept stuff quiet about some of y'all favorite YouTube channel being zesty. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no need to just, expose people for no reason just to be exposed. I don't get down like that. Right? But it is what it is. Al Haymon has done some good. He has done a lot of good stuff for these fighters. But if I'm being honest with you, according to what I've been told, he has been robbing Peter to pay Paul. What I mean by that is, hypothetically, I'm not saying this is true. I'm just saying hypothetically, right? I'm using names, not saying that these guys, this happened to them personally, just using names. Let's say Adrian Bronner generates $10 million profit, but his guarantee is $5 million. All right. So they're already getting that they'll use Adrian Bronner's $10 million. They give AB his 5, right? Right. And they take his other 5. They take the other 5 that he generated. They take their cut, and then they pay the other people that's been on the card and all that kind of other stuff, right? But let's say Earl Spence might need $5 million for his, right? He wanted $5 million. Now they might take money that they owe another fighter and pay Earl Spence his money to keep him happy, and then give the other fighter an IOU, right? Other fighter like, okay, cool, you know what I'm saying? So then when Deontay Wilder fight, or this person fight, then they taking money from here, robbing Peter to pay Paul, all that kind of stuff, right? Shenanigans, bro. Shenanigans. Keep moving around. Kind of how we do with our bills at the crib, you know what I'm saying? Capital One calling you, they want their money. You pay Capital One, right? Then here come the cable company. They want their money. You pay the cable company, right? Then here come I don't know, City Financial. They come, man, listen, I ain't finna pay City Financial. They're gonna have to wait. You know what I'm saying? I promise to pay you when I get next month when I get paid. Okay, so now they give you some payment arrangement, and next month you gotta pay them, right? You gotta pay them next month, or they're gonna send you to collections, right? So what you do is next month, instead of paying Capital One, you pay City Financial, and then you tell Capital One, hey, I got you next month. So you robbing Peter to pay Paul, right? You hustling, right? You owe everybody. You stand afloat. You look like you got some money, but in reality, you in debt. And that's what happened with the PBC, for the most part. Mook Tube in the super chat with the 2-piece. He says AB exposed PBC as well about the installment plan. I told people that before AB did. Everybody said, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm lying. I'm hating and all kind of mess. They said. And now look at all these years later, all the stuff I told y'all back then is true. Young Gunner in the super chat with the 10-piece. Much love, much appreciation, fam. Salute. He says, I bet Canelo, David Benavidez, Manny, Bud, Earl got their money, though. Either dumb ninjas can't count or they mismanage their funds. I lean towards mismanagement. Yeah, a lot of them mismanage their funds. A lot of them did because they were, especially AB. AB was out here wild and getting in trouble, and then expecting Al Haymon to get him out. So that's why I say Al Haymon has done some good stuff. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm gonna take my vitamins real quick before I forget. Give me 1 second here. All right. So, like I said, Al Haymon has done some good things. He was paying a lot of legal stuff for Adrian Bronner. Now, true indeed. I mean, look, a lot of this was AB's money. True indeed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of it. I don't know. I haven't seen the book, so I don't know how much it was AB's money and how much AB owed him or whatever. But a lot of times, from what I heard, it's kind of how, you know what I'm saying? How I used to do my 304s. You know what I'm saying? I got my stable of girls. They working for me, whatever, right? And I give them a certain, I give them a cut, right? I give them a cut of the OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Not a percentage, but I give them a cut for, let's say each scene we record, right? And I say, okay, look, I'm gonna give you a flat rate. I'm gonna give you this for the scene, right? So I might record her for an hour, different outfits, different positions, right? And I give her a flat rate. But out of those in an hour's time, I already know I'm gonna make like, you know, I can make like $5,000 off of this hour footage if I chop it up, right, and make it look like different days, blah blah blah. But she don't know that, so I give her a small fee, maybe a couple $100. You know what I'm saying, for that hour. To her, she winning. You know what I'm saying? Give her a couple $100, right? I'm gonna make 5 G's. But let's say she gets in trouble. You know what I'm saying? She got some tickets. They took her to jail. Her bail's $700. Won't nobody help her. I go bail her out. She look at me and say, "Oh my God, you a real one. Thank you. You a real nigga, man. You the only one who come get me. Hey, say less, baby. It's the least I could do." You see, to her, I'm her savior, but in reality, it's your money. It's your money, baby. I'm just. I look like a saint to you, but it's your money. No disrespect to Al. I'm just giving y'all some game. Young Gunner in the super chat, the 2-piece. Appreciate the love. It says, "Take will be with Eddie Hearn this year. Book it." I won't be surprised at all. Anthony in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation. Family says they ran it like a Ponzi scheme. Hey man, I don't know. No. Let's see here. Cecil Robinson, what's happening with it, man? With the 2-piece, and appreciate the super chat. He says, "Salute." Basically, boxing version of Ponzi scheme. Hey man, you know how it go. Here goes Sheldon. Hating on Brett Favre again. Let me see here. Who we got here? John Seals in the super chat with that 5-piece. Appreciate the love. Says, "Shout out to Bill Haney because Floyd was supposed to get Dev in the same contract." Yeah, but Bill, like I say, Bill Haney is a hustler. He like, I know y'all don't like, not y'all in the chat. I'm talking about the people. Like, they don't like Bill because they're not educated on who Bill is and none of that stuff, right? Like I say, I heard about Bill in the early 2000s from the streets, so I already knew who Bill was and his reputation. All right. So then when he had Devin, and he did what he doing with Devin, he took Devin out to Vegas and the Mayweathers and all that stuff. Bill understood business. Bill then worked in the streets. Bill done worked with BMF. Bill done worked with, I'm talking about the real BMF, not no movie stuff. Bill done worked with the music industry. Bill knows business, okay? And Al Haymon knows that Bill knows business. Floyd knows that Bill knows business. So what do you do when it's like, okay, when somebody, if I'm running a hustle, right? If I'm running the hustle, and y'all and a couple of y'all know the hustle that I'm running, you ain't gonna want to work with me because you know the hustle, right? You ain't gonna hate on me, but you don't want to. You ain't finna work with me because you already know the hustle. Bill already understood the hustle that they was trying to run down, so he didn't let his son sign with him. He used them to for the learning of boxing knowledge, working with around Floyd, learning how to be a winner, Floyd Senior, and all that kind of stuff. But as far as signing that ridiculous contract, no, you ain't finna put us on no monthly deal. Will you put us in an apartment like some little 304? Absolutely not. So that's why the PBC kept their fighters away from certain people. Like they didn't want none of their guys to fight Devin because they was mad that Bill and Devin understood the game and knew the hustle that was being played. But the goofy fans don't understand that. They just picking sides. Oh no, tank this and tank that. Ain't nobody scared of Devin. Ain't nobody decking Devin. Right? What's up, my brother Drew Titan LLC in the building? Let me see here. We got Boxer Fan Time 4 in that super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the love. It says Floyd either gamble or trick it all away. Or are these direct orders from the tiny hats? Also, shouldn't he include Canelo since he bankrupt the network? Hey man, Canelo went around from click to click, bankrupting everybody, getting overpaid and doing nothing. Hold on 1 second, y'all. But anyway, let's talk about Floyd though. Now that we talked about the PBC and how the PBC was doing some shady business, let's talk about Floyd Mayweather for a second. First of all, Floyd's full of shit. All right. Now that I already told y'all the layout, right? And I was fair. I told y'all how what I heard the PBC was doing shady business with Tank and all them guys. You know what I'm saying? But we will keep it real about Floyd. Floyd full of it. Okay. Floyd Mayweather ran around here bragging about how much money he was making. If you don't listen, I knew Floyd was a dumb ninja years ago. Putting on glasses doesn't make you intelligent. Okay? Floyd has been a dumb ninja. I knew he was a dumb ninja when he came out disrespecting Oscar De La Hoya constantly, but you signed some paperwork saying that Oscar owns the rights to your fights. So every time you fight, Oscar gets paid. But you're talking like you a boss. You're talking like you calling all the shots. But Dre Day only meant easy payday. So what are we really doing here? But nobody wanted to look at it that way. No, Floyd the man. I'm like, bro, Floyd is lying. Floyd is getting a percentage, just like I give my 304s. He getting a good percentage, but it's a percentage. That's it. What are y'all talking about? Y'all acting like Floyd getting all his money, man. Floyd getting 100. It's impossible for Floyd to get 100% of the money. Y'all are smoking dope. If y'all believe that, he's not getting somebody. People have to get paid, bro. But anyway, Floyd talked all this mess for all these years. Everybody kept saying Floyd having money problem. No, I'm not. They lying. 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 He come out. Floyd do a lot of broke ninja stuff, right? You Floyd Mayweather. Why are you still walking around with a bag with $1 million in it, like you on a run or something? Like you Saddam Hussein hide in bunkers, bro. You are a millionaire 100 times over supposedly. You got black cards. You know what I'm saying? These American Express. You got all this. You don't even need cash. You can just walk in and put it on my tab. I'm Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, bill me. Like, what are you still walking around like you Tyrone in the hood for? Like he did when he's sitting next to Jay-Z. This dude pull out a bunch of money. Like, bro, sit down somewhere. Jay-Z not impressed by $100,000 you pull out your bag. You look like a broke goofy doing that kind of stuff. What are you doing? And then his fans come out, oh, no, Floyd wasn't showing off. Floyd, whatever. Y'all always gonna protect this dude. Floyd is a goofy. You acted like Al Haymon was your brother. You and Al this, you and Al that. But this is the problem, Floyd. You allow Al Haymon to handle the paperwork because you're an idiot. So you allow Al to do all the book work and you doing all the leg work, right? You going out there fighting and punching and get hit upside the head, and you trusting another man to do all the business. You're an idiot. You're not that bright. You know what I'm saying? And now you went over there with the small hats. You went over there with them people, the 24 karat people. You know, tell them what you up to now. Went over there and sold your soul, begging and pleading. So what's gonna happen now, Floyd? What you finna do? Now you gonna sue Al. Man, come on, bro. After all this stuff, you was a part of the hustle. You was cool with it when y'all was robbing all the other fighters. But then when you start looking at the books and find out, wait a minute now, the PBC finna fall. The PBC now when the hustle finna be over with, because now you see the PBC finna fall, right? You see Top Rank. It's the end. It's the demise of the old guard. Turkey's here now. Now when the ship is falling, now you want to act like you ain't had nothing to do with it and somebody did you wrong. Like you just wanted the workers. You know what I'm saying? It's like when slavery ended. When slavery ended, they said y'all ain't slaves no more, right? Now that the house Negro got no more power. The house Negro, he got no more. He's not better than the other slaves no more. Now he's just plain old ninja. And now you got to go out here and deal with them people. The people that you was thinking you better than and looking down at, and you ain't in the big house no more. What you gonna do, boy? Now you got to fend for yourself. Massa, please, can I stay? Massa. I know what you did, Floyd. You ran over there with the 24 karat people. Kissed they behind because you saw the ship getting the Titanic getting ready to sink. So you went over there and got you a life jacket. Right? Now you done turned on your boy. Yeah, you bunch of snakes. A bunch of pathetic snakes. Young Gunner in the super chat, that 5-piece. Appreciate the love. It says, why no other fighters join in this suit and speak so highly of Al? Just so happened the two flashy, low IQ, high-profile fighters affected. Mm-hmm. You ain't told no lies, sir. Young Abel in the super chat with that 5-piece. What do you do, Abel? He says, it feels similar to how Don King screwed his fighters financially from Ali, Chavez Sr., Holmes, Trinidad, Tyson, and many others. Yeah, but all them guys made money. I mean, you can say what you want to say about Don King. First of all promoters steal from their fighters. All of them. All promoters steal from their fighters. All of them. Nobody has stolen more money than Bob Arum. Number one. But Bob Arum is protected because obviously, you know, he got that 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe so flat. You know, Bob Arum is protected. So, you know, Bob has stole more money than anybody. But they ain't gonna do nothing to Bob at all. But Don King, yeah, you say Don King stole some money. I'm sure he did steal some money. I'm sure he did. But Mike Tyson was doing goofy stuff with his money too, just like Floyd. So if Mike Tyson get a check for $25 million, hypothetically, you get a check for $25 million, you know you gotta pay taxes on half of that, right? Half of that going to tax, you know that. But whatever. You spend it like it's yours, like all of it's yours. So you run around, you're buying cars, you're buying watches for $1 million, letting people hustle you and stuff. Ain't no watch in the world worth $1 million. I'm telling you that right now. Not unless you can go dig up a tomb and tell me you done found the first watch ever invented by Tutankhamun or something. Ain't no watch worth $1 million. None. I don't care how many diamonds you put on it. No watch is worth $1 million. None. If you pay $1 million for a watch, it's just because you got too much money and you're an idiot. That's all. I don't care who it is. There's no reason to spend $1 million for a watch. that tells time. It's not going to tell you time in Mars. It's not going to tell you the time in Jupiter. It's going to tell you the same time my watch. If I pay $700 for a watch, $1,000 for a watch, and some people think that's too much for a watch. But if I pay $1,000 for a watch, my watch is going to tell me the same time as your $1 million watch. You got to be smoking crack rock, 1988 base, in order to pay $1 million for a watch. So Mike Tyson was doing stuff like that, buying cars, giving them to people, leaving them in other cities, letting it get impounded, leaving hundreds of thousands of dollars in gym bags at hotels, sleeping with girls, and somebody run off with the bag and he don't care because he got so much money. That kind of stuff was happening like every weekend with Mike Tyson. You can go broke doing that kind of stuff. Absolutely. You can absolutely go broke doing that kind of stuff. So yeah, you can say, okay, let's say Don King took $2 million off top of everything. This is hypothetical. Let's say if Mike Tyson was supposed to get 30 million, but he only got 28, and Don King took $2 million after every time. Okay, so you mean to tell me if that all add up to say $20 million over the course of Mike Tyson's career, right? And then you say Mike Tyson then made what, $500 million? If you screwed off $500 million, what is the $20 million finna do for you? What is it? Cut it out, man. Every time you go to the grocery store, I get robbed. Every time I go to the grocery store, right? I go up in there. I go to get some stuff. Let's say they got Pop-Tarts, right? I have to get Pop-Tarts for the kids, right? For them to have something on the way to school, right? So let's say they got the Pop-Tarts, and the Pop-Tarts say 2 for $5. You get 2 boxes of Pop-Tarts for $5. That's they don't sell at the grocery store. But the regular price is $2.99. But they don't sell for 2 for $5. Now, if I go to the store and I go to the register and I'm buying a bunch of stuff and they ringing this stuff up, but the Pop-Tarts don't come up to 2 for $5, they get rang up for the regular price, $2.99. So now I'm paying $1. The store just beat me out of $1, but I don't see it because I ain't one of them people who look at my receipt like that. Now my mama do. My mama, she gonna read her receipt. She gonna hold up the line. She gonna make sure everything is what it's supposed to be. I don't do that necessarily unless I ain't got the money. Like if I only got $20, then hey, I'm counting everything. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? The grocery store rip you off. If they rip you off for $1 every time you go shopping, you most likely you ain't gonna notice. One of these companies, these internet companies, I forgot who it was. They was ripping me off. It was some subscription. That's what it was. It was a subscription to this clothing store online. So I didn't have no subscription. I bought some clothes from the internet. I bought some clothes. They shipped it to my house. But somehow in the fine print, they had me signed up for a monthly subscription where it's like $5 a month, right? And then they it's like $5 a month they bill me, and then they send me like a catalog or something, emails and stuff like that, right? So I didn't even know I was getting charged this. It wasn't until I'm gonna tell you, in all honesty, this is how I found out that they were charging me that, because they have been charging me this for years, bro. They was robbing me for $5 a month for years. And the only reason, because I wasn't paying attention to my books, you don't really know it's $5. This is when I found out. I found out when the IRS came and stripped me bucket naked in the nude, and they took all my money out of my account, and I cried like a baby, and I was getting ready to crash out and go do something to somebody. Then I got a charge, was trying to come through, and the bank told me that charge didn't come through. I'm like, what is this? So then I started tracing back the steps. What is this? Man, these people that took a couple $100 from me over the course of a couple of years, and I didn't even notice. So my point is this. Everybody get robbed if you ain't counting your money how you're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay attention to your bread and count every cent. You got to know what you're supposed to get, because they'll rob you. Everybody, all promoters take a little something off the top. You think Eddie Hearn ain't robbing these jokers? Of course Eddie robbing them jokers. What's up, Drake? Of course Eddie Hearn robbing them. All promoters rob their fighters to a degree. Young Gunner back at the super chat with the 2 piece. Appreciate the love. He says he spent 18 million on a watch. Uh, he he said he will lose this suit. Yeah, I mean that's what he do. Floyd was acting like he had all the money in the world. Oh, I got these. I made smart investments. I got investments in New York. I bought all these buildings, and then people is doing research saying that he capping. It's saying that the buildings haven't transferred, the ownership haven't transferred into his name, and no, they still in somebody else's name. I'm like, man, Floyd, please tell me you ain't giving your money to people and you don't know what you talk. You just letting people con you because that happens. You know that happens, right? Basketball players, athletes in general, like they trust a lot of these financial advisors and stuff. Uh, you know what I'm saying, to do they business for them, and then they hustle them. It's easy to hustle these dudes. Hey, yeah, just let's start off small. Just invest $1 million with me here, and so I can prove to you that this system works, and then then we can start talking about the big money. Okay, hustle number one, get it, do it $1 million or a couple 100,000. He come back and he double your money because he done robbed somebody else. So now he double your money. Now you trust him. Oh man, I gave him $1 million. He came back with $2 million. He done robbed his other client, right? Then you give him some more money. Okay, I'm gonna give you $5 million this time. Invest for me. Then he take your 5 and he gonna pay back the other dude $2 million, right? Then he tell you, hey man, look, the investment is slow, but you have got you are getting a profit, so I'm gonna give you $1 million, a check for $1 million, so you are making money now. So you can expect to get $1 million probably about 4 times a year. You're gonna get a check for about $1 million. You know what I'm saying? And that money's just gonna keep coming in every year, man. So this is a great investment for you. You invested $5 million, and you're gonna be making $5 million a year off of that 5 that you invested. Whole time he using your money to hustle and scheme and scam, and because y'all respect any white man in a suit. Any white man in a suit, y'all respect. All you gotta do is slick their hair back. You know what I'm saying? And say some hi come hi, and then all of a sudden, oh man, he know what he talking about, man. Yeah, he one of them people, man. They know all about the money. Y'all goofy. I don't trust these dudes, bro. I grew up around hustlers and con artists and scammers. You can't just tell me anything, bro. I don't want to hear nothing about none of that stuff. If it's so great, then show me what it's doing for you. Don't come to me with no sales pitch about Bitcoin and whatever else they got going on and all that kind of stuff. If you ain't, show me what it's doing for you. Well, where's your mansion at? Where's your Rolls Royce? Where's all of that? Don't tell. No, man. See, I've been talking to this guy, and he told me that I don't care what he told you, bro. Show me what it's doing for you. Why are you trying to give me a sales pitch if you ain't even done it yourself yet? Miss me with the cap, bro. Miss me with it. If you can't show me what it's doing for you, I don't want to hear nothing about none of this stuff. You understand? It's a hustle, bro. Everybody hustling. But anyway, let's talk about Gervonta Davis. I'll keep you up informed as the stuff come up with the whole lawsuit stuff with Floyd. But Gervonta Davis has been he's been, I guess, a arrest warrant. You know what I'm saying? Has been issued for the judge in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? They issued an arrest warrant because he was still on probation. And this is what I was worried about before. I said, ain't he still on probation? I couldn't remember if he was still on probation. I'm like, okay, if he get in trouble in Miami, this is why the judge didn't want him down there. They try to keep him in Baltimore because you keep getting in trouble down there in Florida and stuff. I'm like, all right, judge try to tell him, oh, I gotta go to Florida, I gotta go down there, all that old mess. Now they revoked him. You know what I'm saying? Got an arrest warrant. So I don't know if he turned this up in yet or if he finna play another on the run game or whatever. And I don't know if his fans gonna come online making videos. And, no, he not. Y'all lying. The news is lying. Tank ain't did nothing, and he ain't. No, he's not. And like, oh my God, bro, y'all dudes is worse than Oh my goodness, man. It just make my head hurt what you do, bro. Like y'all acting like we just making up stories to hate on him or something. This is what I woke up to this news. You know what I'm saying? Anybody sitting around here just waiting, hating on this dude. But anyway, so Tank is gonna have to deal with that situation. All right, he's gonna have to show and prove. He's gonna have to show and prove. Tank is gonna have to go sit down and do some time. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see that judge giving him no breaks. I don't see it. Not the one in Baltimore. I don't see him giving that judge giving him no breaks. Um, he's gonna have to go sit down. And the sad part about all this is, I'm just being real. I know y'all think I'm just saying this to be saying it. The sad part, all this stuff could have been avoided, man. It really could have. All this stuff could have been avoided. But he listening to all these goofy people. Nah, don't fight this person. Don't fight that person. Don't fight this. Same mess Rolly listening to. No, Rolly, don't fight this one. Don't fight that one. No. Bro, these dudes is finna be out of business, fam. They got no home. They got no network. They gonna mess around and be with Typebreak on Tubi. They gonna mess around and be on Tubi. You know what I'm saying? All they do is hate. They done told Sebastian Fundora to block the Bud fight, try to block Bud from being undisputed at 154. They wouldn't let Jamel Charlo fight Bud, right? They didn't want EJ to fight Bud. But man, later for these dudes. I ain't got no sympathy for these dudes. PBC being run by Latinos anyway. I don't know why y'all think this Al Haymon is just the face at this point. It's a wrap for the PBC. White folks and Latinos run the PBC. Book it. Prince Hakeem, what to do? You said she already gave him breaks. Yeah, the judge in Baltimore already gave Tank breaks, man. And Tank didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want to, listen. But that's what happened. That's why you can't give people breaks. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, just can't. You got a few people listen when they get when you get slaps on the wrist. Few people. You got to scare people. People got to be in fear of losing their freedom, losing their life for real. I mean, that's what happened with me. I was extremely arrogant in the streets. I thought I couldn't be faded. I thought I was Black Superman. I could do whatever I wanted. I was smarter than everybody else. I wasn't getting caught and all this old stuff. And then one day you get locked up, right? And then look, they let me out after 3 days. I was in there on the 72-hour hold while they investigate. They couldn't get the case together. You know what I'm saying? The so-called victim was still, you know what I'm saying, telling crazy stories and stuff, so they didn't know what to believe. So they let me out. So you would think I would have learned my lesson right there. Like, oh man, God just blessed me. I got out after what happened. Nope. First thing I did when I got out was took a ride up north and went and got 10 grand from these white boys. When I got 10 grand from them white boys up there partying, they thought they wanted them some bud. They wanted them some high-powered bud, boy. Went up there. We had like a pound of some good bud and like 3 pounds of some dirt weed. And we took the Mexican brick weed. Whatever, I ain't gonna tell y'all everything we did, but whatever. We scammed the white boys. They got about 3,000 worth of good weed. We got them for 10,000. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't learned my lesson. I went right back to the dumb stuff. Then a month later, go to court and he locked my ass up. Kept me in there for a year while I waited to go to trial. You know what I'm saying? And in that year, I had time to think and process the information and get my life together mentally. You know what I'm saying? And my body together physically. You know what I'm saying? Prepare for battle. So my point for telling you all that is to say that, sometimes you got to go sit down, And I think Tank want peace. I believe him. I think he do want peace. I think he do want peace of mind, peace of spirit. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't going to find it out here. He ain't going to find it out here. I'm just telling you. I'm not saying that because I want to see the dude locked up. I'm telling you, I know when he's saying he wants peace and he uses specific words. He wants peace. He wants what did he say? What's the other word he used? He said he want to get therapy, right? He want to be a good father for his daughters, a good example, a manhood for his daughters. He wants that change, but he can't get it while he's still out here. He got to go sit down. I'm telling you, he has to go sit down to save his life. That's what's gonna happen. He got to go sit down. That's the only thing gonna fix it. Go sit down. Talk to the Muslim brothers in there. They'll get him right. That's what you need to do. Let me see here. Shout out to Tremel Boeing in the super chat with the 5 piece. Much love, much appreciation, fam. To catch domestic violence on probation, that's a quick violation. Easy work. Easy breezy. Shout out to my homie Cadillac Red in the cash app. Appreciate the love, Red. He says they sued Black Al, but not white Tom Brown. Of course not. Of course not. Of course they ain't finna do nothing to Tom Brown. That's what I'm saying. Floyd is a sucker for that because you was with the whole hustle with Al. You was with the hustle when you was getting a cut, but now that the business is falling, ain't no money coming in no more. Now you ready to go tattletale. This is what they were doing, Master. And then they were doing this, Master. Then they did this, and then they did that. Yeah, he did. And you know what else he did, Master? So it's ridiculous. So at this point, and they say Al sick and all that stuff. But Al owed money for a long. A lot of people invested money with Al, and Al was dropping the back. Al did the same thing in the music industry. He messed up money in the music industry. He got all these Fortune 500 companies and investments in boxing. 500 million. He blew that through that money. You know what I'm saying? Al got some money. You better believe that. Al got some. A man like Al Haymon ain't never gonna be broke. Trust me. He got some money, but you ain't gonna find it. It's gonna take somebody else to find that money. It's like Bob Aaron. Bob Aaron probably got $500 million somewhere stashed. What legend has it? Legend has it. James Brown still got money buried somewhere. Don't nobody know where it's at. Family members looking for it, can't find it. My brother Drew Titan LLC in the building in the super chat. That 2 piece. Appreciate the love. He says that back end money model fell short. Absolutely, the back end is a scam. That's why. That's all I'm saying. Get your money up front. The guaranteed money is the way to go. The back end money, you leaving too much opportunity for people to beat you, to rob you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because the numbers can be crooked. Like you can work whoever in charge of the books can you know what I'm saying? If you ain't there, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Y'all know how this go. Y'all know how this go, man. Full Laugh Earthman is in the super chat with that 20 piece chicken nugget. Thank you, good brother. Appreciate the support. He says the general. Thank you, brother. Salute to you. Hold on 1 second. Let me see here. Said Leonard said he know the numbers. Yeah, you know Leonard do know the numbers. But remember, look. What you mean? What you mean? You putting that? Okay. Yeah, Leonard do know the numbers. See, this the thing. You know, Leonard and Floyd fell out. Floyd fell out with a lot of people. I don't know if they made it back up now. Yeah, Floyd got mad at Leonard. Because Floyd got mad at Tank. because Tank got hit. Okay. Look, let's talk about it. All right, look. Watch the beginning of the video if you ain't hear what I had to say about the PBC. I don't feel like going through that all over again. Let me just say this. Okay. Told you they was beating Tank out the money, right? Tank never was making the money that y'all thought he was making. He just wasn't, bro. I'm not hating on him. I'm not making stuff up. This is the truth. He was never making that money. The media will get say a reported number, but Tank wasn't getting the money. Now, when Tank started getting hip to, man, I should be making more money. I mean, Devin Haney over here making like $3 million a fight, $4 million a fight. How? Well, I'm supposed to be a bigger star than him. Why I'm not making that? Y'all say I'm making that, but why am I not making that? Right? So they was afraid of losing Tank. So Al Haymon them, I'm not gonna say no names. Let me take that back. Let me rephrase for legal reasons. Somebody told Tank Davis, Floyd robbing you. It ain't us, it's Floyd. All right, your contract is up. Just stay with us. You know what I'm saying? And Floyd won't get his cut. You'll be getting all that money. Boom. So they got him away from Floyd, kept him on, but Floyd's still getting a cut because Floyd and Al was partners, right? But it's not a direct cut, right? It's not a bigger slice of the pie. But then they started just running a bigger scam on Tank. So Tank, the whole time he thinking he doing something major. Now he just making the money he was supposed to be making before. So now he making $3 million, $5 million a fight. Okay, but bro, you were supposed to be making that. It's the same thing. What you think they doing to Bam Rodriguez right now? Oh, Bam. Bam is what's this is. Bam is the real deal. Bam is pound for pound. Bam is this and bam, 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 bam. Bam is what the fans want to see. Bam. Okay, well, why is Bam not? If he's what the fans want to see and he's so great, y'all so entertaining, then why is all these so-called boring fighters making more money than Bam? Shakur Stevenson make more money than Bam. Devin Haney make more money than Bam. Can anybody explain why? If Bam is what people want to see, why is Monster Inouye not making Canelo money? I mean, Monster is so exciting, right? He's the monster. He's supposed to be. He's so exciting, and y'all love him. He's pound for pound. Why is he not making Canelo money? Can anyone answer that question? Because boxing is the most corrupt business in the world. Besides casino gambling, definitely the most corrupt sport, boxing. Absolutely corrupt. Boxing so corrupt. Right in our face, they'll have a Irish mobster, Daniel Canahan, come into boxing. This is an actual mobster, not like he a street dude, and we ain't talking about no Jay Prince stuff. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about Bill Haney, whatever y'all think. These former street guys. We talking about an actual mobster. You understand? A mobster. Daniel Canahan is in the game of boxing. Everybody kisses behind. Everybody knows who he is, but then pretend like y'all don't know who he is. Then when he's working with Tyson Fury, all these shenanigans happen with Deontay Wilder in the second fight. Deontay Wilder says that he felt drugged and spiked and he just felt weak and all this type of stuff happened. Tyson Fury gets banned from America. Can't come back. Daniel Canahan has a bounty by the U.S. government. And nobody asks any questions. Nobody says, hey, why can't Tyson Fury come back to the States? Why can't Billy Joe Saunders come back over here? Hey, what's going on? Nobody says nothing. But when we tell you Wilder got cheated, oh, that's just a conspiracy. Nothing happened. Wilder didn't get cheated. He just lost. Yeah, slavery never happened either. Slavery never happened. Yep. It's ridiculous. These people just say anything, fam. Absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, Tank have to turn himself in. Hopefully he does, and he don't stretch this thing out for another couple of weeks. He needs to just go in, go do his time, get it over with, because he's gonna have to sit down. You go ahead, do your time, man. Get it over with. Get you the help you need, because it's not healthy. You being a trained fighter like this and stuff, you can't be losing your temper and putting your hands on these chicks. You just can't do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got a bad temper myself, bro, but there's certain things I know I can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like putting hands on chicks is just a no. You can't do that because it don't matter what your reason is. You know what I'm saying? People gonna always look at you as a monster. You know what I'm saying? Unless you can prove that this chick didn't, put hands on you and try to hurt you or something like that with a weapon, they gonna just consider you a monster. So especially if you're a trained fighter, bro, this is some stuff you just can't do. All right, certain things you can't do. All right. So what you need to do, Gervonta Tank Davis, is go turn yourself in, and you need to start your journey of peace, seeking peace right away. Remove all your enablers from your circle. Everybody that has condoned you, like Adrian Broner. I know that's you think that's your brother and all that, but Adrian Broner gave you that horrible advice to keep running, keep hiding. That's not your friend. That's somebody who want to see you in his position. He wants to see you bad like him. What kind of man would give another man that advice? Keep running, bro. Keep running. This is Adrian Broner. This is an alky. This man had more talent than Tank. AB had more talent than Tank Davis. AB was supposed to be him. And what did he do? Threw it all away. He ain't even got his jewelry no more. From what I hear, from somebody who know him, from somebody and I ain't trying to tell nobody private conversations. I'm just saying from somebody who know him personally. AB ain't doing good. He drinking every day. He borrowing money from everybody who around him, calling people in the middle of the night, asking people for $200. Can you cash at me 200 real quick? I'm at this after hour joint, and they gonna give me the bottle. They gonna give me a bottle, man, because the liquor store is closed. And whoa, whoa. This is the fall of AB, man. This is sad. It's heartbreaking, really. You know what I'm saying? It's heartbreaking. You know what I mean? This is sad, sad work. Curtis Robinson, what's happening? This is sad business, man. What's happening to young Adrian Brown? And then I don't want to see Tank crash out. I know y'all think I hate Tank Gus. I really don't hate the kid. I really don't. And I don't hate AB. You know what I'm saying? I got love for him. You know what I'm saying? It's talented young brothers. You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth of the matter. But they get on my nerve because they do stupid stuff. And if we ain't gonna keep it real with our own people, then who we gonna keep it real with? You know what I'm saying? It's good. Who somebody got to be an OG. What's the purpose of being an OG? And you can't school the young homies. You can't school the youngsters. You're gonna just let them crash out because you want some video content. You want something to talk about. No, they need to stop doing stupid shit. It's goofiness. And I told y'all about AB 10, 15 years ago. I told y'all he was gonna end up in this position. Did I not tell y'all in 2013 that AB was going to end up in this position? Did I not? Just tell me. I want to hear this. I literally told y'all in 2013 this is going to happen to AB because of his lifestyle and the way he was moving. This is what happens to people in the real world. This is what happened to people in the streets. And you can see the train wreck happening. Earl Spence even told you. Earl Spence said the worst thing I ever did to my body was start drinking. And I wish I hadn't done it. That's what AB said. So it is what it is, man. I told y'all about Floyd, told you about AB, and I told y'all about the PBZ. So, what's today? 2/4/26. This is the day vindication happened. I hate to say it, but that's just what it is. So all these channels that are hating on me and Oh, 78, he this and he that. Okay, what y'all gonna say now? Y'all gonna move the goalpost? I told y'all all this. I told y'all PBC was paying people in installments, right? I told y'all Tank wasn't making the money he was making, that they was lying, and that they was giving him installment plans, and that's why he wanted to leave, right? And then they lied to him about a 7-fight deal. They conned him again to get him to stay and not sign with Eddie Hearn, and they still lying to him now, so he won't go mess with Turkey. It just is what it is. Y'all, all that's gonna come out too. Wait till Tank leave him. When Tank leave him, when he can tell his story, y'all remember I told y'all that too. Y'all gonna try to act like that didn't happen. I don't remember that. I don't remember you saying all of that. So anyway, man, let me get up out of here, man. Go finish organizing these sneakers, man. I've been trying to organize these shoes, man. Giving some away, and then keeping the ones that I'm gonna actually wear. I'm gonna try to get my sneaker collection down to about 50, no more than 50 shoes. I mean, nobody need more than 50 shoes, but that's ridiculous. Nobody needs more than 50 shoes, man. Especially if you ain't gonna wear them. If you're gonna wear them, fine. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't gonna wear them, it's kind of ridiculous. Brother Drew Titan LLC is in the building. In that super chat with the 10 piece, appreciate the love, Drew. He says, "We never call for any of these kids to fail. When we call out the discrepancies, the YNs call us haters. But we wouldn't be OGs if we didn't tell them their behavior is wrong." These is facts, bro. All facts. Shout out to my brother Drew. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. 70 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. What's up, Brown Sugar? See you in the building. I'm up out of here, though, y'all. Deuces.